Just stop. Stop. Work this out.
He's trying to carjack a victim vehicle, holding on.
Fuck! A routine traffic stop turns into chaos in seconds. Sirens rise, speeds climb, and decisions narrow fast. Each case begins small, then spirals toward an ending nobody can rewind. These are real pursuits, captured moment by moment, with outcomes that still echo. On January 17, 2023, officers from Atlanta Police Zone 2's Crime Suppression Unit stopped a vehicle on Peachtree Road NE near East Shadowlawn Avenue for multiple minor traffic violations. The stop began routine, focused on issues like signaling and a brake light. As officers approached the car and began speaking with the driver, a strong odor caught their attention.
All right, smell it. Either you burned it or you got a little bit of raw marijuana. If you got a little bit of raw marijuana, it's just a ticket. Don't be reaching in your pockets.
Yeah, there's nothing on me. There's no weapons. But
okay.
I haven't smoked. There's no.
Okay. You're positive of that?
I'm 100%. There's no.
Okay.
It was just like up in here. It smells fresh, man. Listen, there's nothing.
One officer addressed it immediately, saying he could already smell marijuana inside the vehicle. He explained that whether it was burned or raw, the odor was clear. The driver denied having any marijuana and insisted nothing had been smoked. Officers instructed him to keep his hands visible and avoid reaching into his pockets while they continued asking questions. Despite repeated denials, the smell remained strong. The driver suggested air freshener as the source and said he personally could not smell anything unusual.
Ain't around nobody that smells. Okay, so why would you guys smell it? I don't listen. I have freshener right here. I spray it. I don't smell weed. I don't know what you guys smell, but I don't smell.
I just smell marijuana. Whether it's a little bit, a lot. No. Like I said, if there's a little.
Officers explained that even a small amount could lead to a citation, but the situation escalated when they decided to detain him and search the vehicle. During the search, officers opened the trunk and found a duffel bag packed with vacuum-sealed bundles. Inside was approximately 35 pounds of marijuana. The driver, identified as 34-year-old Lawrence Lindsay, was arrested at the scene. He was charged with trafficking illegal drugs, failure to signal, and a brake light violation. From trafficking charges to impaired driving, the next stop shows how legality ends once the car starts moving. Recreational marijuana may be legal in Arizona, but officers are trained to focus on impairment behind the wheel. In this case, a traffic stop quickly shifted when the officer detected the smell of marijuana coming from inside the vehicle.
Nothing.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my. I told you, dude.
During the conversation, the driver admitted he had smoked earlier in the day. When asked for specifics, he said it was around 10 a.m., explaining he had been smoking on his back porch before getting into the car. The officer also pointed out a partially smoked marijuana cigarette that had been sitting in the center console, which the driver acknowledged.
Both 20-year-old Gabriel Castillo and 22-year-old Ezequiel Eduardo Garcia Chicas were pronounced deceased at the scene by medics. On September 1, 2024, deputies from multiple law enforcement agencies across state lines responded to reports of an alleged kidnapping involving a white Sierra pickup truck. At approximately 8:45 p.m., deputies from the Iroquois County Sheriff's Department began pursuing 37-year-old Andrew Roselius, who was reportedly armed and had taken a hostage. The chase crossed into Indiana, where deputies from the Newton County Sheriff's Office joined the pursuit. It later returned to Illinois, ultimately ending when Roselius crashed his vehicle in Sheldon.
Go in the back passenger side of my Tahoe. There's a shield. Go grab it.
Which Tahoe?
I'm right behind him.
Right behind him?
That's right behind him.
Passenger side Tahoe shield.
Show me your hands.
Show us your hands.
Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. We're trying to help you, boss. We're trying to help you, boss.
The standoff drags on, with officers shouting for Rosalius to surrender. He remains uncooperative and then makes a sudden, shocking move.
Sir, put your hands on the roof! Put your hands on the roof!
Pepper's all good? I'm holding your shield, brother.
I got a rifle. Get one up here and start pumping it. Show me your hands! Leave them on the roof of the truck!
Disposing of. The officer explained that the odor was noticeable immediately upon approach, and that marijuana was clearly still in the driver's system. While possession itself was legal, the concern was impairment. Based on the admission, the smell, and the officer's observations, the stop escalated beyond a simple citation. The officer informed the driver that field sobriety tests would be conducted to determine whether he was safe to drive. Shortly after, the driver was placed under arrest for DUI and transported to the station for further processing. The officer stated he would meet him there to continue the investigation and complete the paperwork. From a quiet roadside stop to full-scale highway shutdowns, some traffic stops spiral far beyond control.
A man's dash cam records an aggressive driver trying to weave their way through traffic.
Oh, look at that.
But the driver is boxed in by the truck and car in front of them.
Okay, time for road rage. Let's see this idiot. Almost crashing off the wall.
As a dangerous driver tailgates, the pickup truck applies its brakes.
Just after 12:30 a.m. on June 12, 2025, a trooper on I-49 southbound near mile marker 68 in Fayetteville spotted a black Cadillac sedan with a defective tag light. When the trooper attempted a stop, the driver accelerated hard, quickly pushing speeds past 140 miles per hour. Over the next 15 miles, the Cadillac cut through traffic, made sudden U-turns, and at one point traveled the wrong way on a divided roadway. The extreme maneuvers forced troopers to escalate their response, coordinating multiple units as the risk to other drivers increased by the second. Law enforcement attempted 2 tactical vehicle intervention maneuvers as the chase continued south.
36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
While the successful pit maneuver had finally stopped the maniac, he still had a few tricks up his sleeve. Let's watch that from the dash cam of another police car.
Yeah.
Good pit.
He's on 36, good pit.
TBI.
The vehicle reversed into a private driveway before striking an unoccupied travel trailer. Almost immediately, a deputy pinned the truck as it tried to flee, but the real drama didn't begin until officers attempted to arrest the suspect.
Hit a camper, code 10, got him blocked in. Show us your hands!
Get out of the fucking car now! Hands up, show me your hands! Open the door!
Turn the keys! Yeah, I got his hands, I got his, he's trying to start it again. Pull open his door, pull open his door. 5'9", he's not going anywhere, he's locked in, but he's trying to start it again. 5'9", he's Taser, taser, taser.
Spike strips were eventually deployed near exit 73, disabling the Cadillac and bringing the pursuit to an end. Officers took the driver into custody without further incident. The driver was identified as 31-year-old Michael Dorsey. He later claimed the gas pedal had been stuck during the pursuit. Both Dorsey and his female passenger were transported to a local hospital, where they were evaluated and found to have no serious injuries. Investigators determined the Cadillac had been reported as used without authorization. Dorsey now faces multiple felony and misdemeanor charges, including fleeing, reckless driving, and unauthorized use of property. He remains in the Washington County Jail on a $75,000 bond as the case moves toward court. From traffic stops to urgent child recoveries, some calls leave no margin for delay. On October 10th in Hillsborough County, Florida, deputies responded to an urgent report involving a stolen vehicle and 2 young children. A distressed father flagged down Deputy Jonathan Pasmino.
A SWAT sniper armed with a .50 caliber rifle took the shot, disabling the truck's engine. Patrick released his wife and was taken into custody right there. Later, he pled guilty to attempted felonious assault, failing to comply, and abduction.
Alvarez, and reported that his truck had been taken while it was left running, with his children, ages 4 and 8, still inside. Within minutes, deputies located the stolen truck. Body cam footage shows the deputy initiating a stop and ordering the driver to pull into a parking lot. As the vehicle came to a halt, the deputy immediately began questioning the driver and ordered him to step out. The man repeatedly insisted the situation was a mistake and asked for the keys, but officers continued giving clear commands. As deputies moved to take the driver into custody, one of the children was heard telling the officer that the man was not his father. That confirmation accelerated the arrest. The suspect, later identified as 37-year-old Kevin Smith, was taken into custody at the scene without further incident. Both children were quickly removed from the vehicle and checked by deputies. They were found unharmed and were safely reunited with their father. Smith was later charged with grand theft auto and 2 counts of felony kidnapping. The body cam...
Yes? I need you to pull over into that parking lot over there. You're in the middle of the road right now.
I'm so sorry about that, but I my mind.
Okay, can you pull into that parking lot over there?
Which one?
That bank right there. Because you're in the middle of the road right now.
Well, I wait.
You're in the middle of the road. Go to that parking lot over there. Do you understand?
What's the way policy? Don't talk this way. I'm see a couple.
Okay, can you pull over to that or no?
No, I'm not going to pull over.
Okay, well you need to turn your vehicle off for me.
No, I'm gonna go.
Seminole 3, can I have a route 294?
See, hi.
Make.
The suspect, 65-year-old Marina DeFilippo, speaks to the officer in heavily accented, disorganized English, claiming to be a CIA agent and saying she can't pull over for some reason.
Footage captured both the rapid response and the tense moments that led to the children's safe recovery. From roadside stops to questions about evidence itself, some encounters leave lasting consequences. This shocking body camera footage shows a Staten Island traffic stop that became controversial after its delayed release. 2 officers pulled over Jason Serrano and a friend for a broken taillight. As they approached the vehicle, officers claimed they smelled marijuana and ordered both occupants out of the car. Serrano, who was recovering from abdominal surgery following a stabbing, lifted his shirt to show his medical bandages. Officers then demanded to search his jacket. When Serrano refused, he was taken to the ground, handcuffed, and left restrained in visible discomfort while waiting for an ambulance. As Serrano remained on the ground, officers Kyle Erickson and Elmer Pastrana searched the vehicle and his belongings. Body cam footage shows repeated searches of the passenger area, center console, and jacket, with Erickson expressing frustration after finding nothing. At one point, the footage shows Erickson returning to the front cup holder area and placing an item down before continuing to search. Minutes later, officers announced they had found marijuana in Serrano's jacket and briefly fist-bumped. Serrano later spent 5 days handcuffed in a hospital room and accepted a plea deal without knowing the footage existed. No court ruled on the officers' actions. The NYPD declined comment, and both officers remain on patrol. What these videos show is how fast everything can change once the lights come on. One decision, one moment, and the outcome is sealed. If you want more real cases, real footage, and real consequences caught on camera. Keep watching the channel. More stories like this are already lined up, and the next one escalates even faster.